us. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. You see it in the papers, you read it every day. The riots and the fires going on in South LA. The muggers and the government, they're all wanting the same thing. They take you for your money, whatever spring. And I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. Take me. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. 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 Took everything that I had, yeah. Walked away, but you left one thing behind. You're wondering just what that is. Yes, you are. Well, the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking. When the wall comes tumbling down, I'll be there. When the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking. We're gonna make a little love down by the water. Maybe out the sun, maybe out the daughter when the music man calls. That's when I gotta play. So I burn for the things I never had. Burning with hate, with love. Spin around. 'Cause as a boy I had a dream. Carry it with me today. Yes, I do. When the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking. When the walls come tumbling down, I'll be there. When the Sunny skies, the smell of palm tree air. Looking back, I could never feel fair. The way the music has touched my soul, the way that the South holds its control. But I've got a new way to choose. I'm gonna start running back to the lands of new. Oh, na 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 na. Seems to me that I have lost my friend. Got the sunset off the highway again. Then I get lost on a long summer day. I must go back before it's too late. You're afraid you're feeling alone. Time and space can never unfold. The holidays can ring in your fear. The ghost embrace can only mean tears. And I've got a new way to choose. I'm gonna start running back for lands of blue. Oh, na 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 na. Sitting at the lake, I'm feeling confused, but I had my guitar, so I played this blues. But I'm afraid, what might be true, that I might never be back again. Seems to me that I've lost my friend. Got the sunset off the highway again. Then I get lost on a long summer day. I must be back before it's too late. Before it's too late. Someone to take me down at night. Someone to make my day. New revelation fills my soul. Oh, I can waste away. You distracting my attention. You're all that's on my mind. You not looking for perfection, but you're too hard to find. Now the first night is coming, and I know what to do. You know that nothing feels sweeter than someone dance with you. Distracting my attention, you're all that's on my mind. You, not looking for perfection, but you're too hard to find. Now the first night is coming, and I know what to do, yeah. You know that nothing feels sweeter than someone else, yeah. Now the first night is coming, and I know what to do, yeah. She knows that nothing feels sweeter than someone else. Yeah, don't it feel funny that I'm in love with you, yeah. You know that nothing feels sweeter than someone
All right. How's it going, everybody? We are back again for another. I hope everybody had an awesome Thanksgiving. It was just an interesting Thanksgiving. You guys have a good Thanksgiving? Eric, how was your Thanksgiving? Oh, shoot. Well, he's not. So how was everybody else's Thanksgiving?
Still feeling stuffed. And I'm not going to leave it. I'm going to get off the show tonight and I'm going to go hit the fridge like a raccoon. I'm going to do it. There's pie in there. Like, I couldn't give that stuff away. I'm like, come on, everybody. Like, here, take something with you. No, really, take something. No, really. Like, I've been saving to-go containers for just this occasion. Please take the pie. And nobody would take it.
Oh, man. Pete, how was yours?
Well, I had to go down to SRO to change out an optical train. So I left at 5 in the morning, got back at 5 at night, and thought, you know what? Just time for a recalendars chicken pot pie.
Oh my goodness. There you go. Hey, sometimes that's the nicest Thanksgiving, the easy ones are the nice ones. Nobody bothers you, no family to ruin your dinner, no arguments at the table. Sometimes, it's the nice quiet ones that are kind of that are the nice part of Thanksgiving, when nobody bugs you.
Yeah. The problem up here is that at this time of season, the deer are in rut. So you really got to drive careful, because they just jump out in front of you. And man, I've already hit a deer, a buck 2 years ago, and it's scary. I don't know.
When I was living in Savannah, same thing. And the deer and the wildlife going, and I thought, everybody knows I work at McDonald's. So back then I was running a store down in Savannah. And, I just got there from New York like 3 weeks ago. And this person, one of these crew people, called up and said, Dan, no, Mr. Dan, they said, which I'm still not used to, is Mr. Dan. Mr. Dan, I can't come into work today. I got hit by a deer. And I'm start laughing. I'm like, what are you talking about? You got hit by, what did it just come out of the road and just like linebacker you? He's like, no, I'm serious. I got hit by a deer. How do you get hit by a deer? I never heard of anything like this in New York. You don't get hit by deers. You hit a deer. You don't get hit by a deer. And he's like, no, man, it happens all the time. This time of year, they come running out the side of the street and broadsided my car and flipped it. It was a buck. Just totally rocked the car like this.
It's crazy because oh, go ahead, Jess.
Oh, no, I was gonna say my husband used to work at a repair shop down on Route 1, which near here is like the main route, to like where all the traffic and all the shops are. And they have the bay doors open when it's nice. And he calls me. This is like maybe 6-7 years ago. He's like, honey, are you do you have at the time I think it must have been more than that because I wasn't working full time. I was still in school full time. But anyway, he's like, can you bring me some ice? He's like, I've got a deer down. I'm like, wait, you're working? He's like, yeah, well, a deer literally came running into the shop. I'm like, what? Yeah, like literally came running across the highway into the shop, saw them, threw on his brakes, turned around, ran out, and got hit by a car in front of the road. But
no.
Literally ran right into the shop, like full of people across the road, like main highway. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So yeah, so I went and got, so I was like, okay, I'll bring Nice down. We'll take care of business.
And Dave makes
right.
good.
You get those pheromones. I mean, it's crazy. The bucks, they go crazy. I mean, I've got them in the backyard here, and you should see them kind of locking antlers and going at it. It's funny.
Dave makes a good point. He said nobody ever asked the turkey how it feels about Thanksgiving. And it brings up a quote that I remember very well from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. He's like, what's wrong with being drunk? I don't know. Go ask a glass of water. So it's like the same thing. But everybody, welcome to the show tonight. We're here. It's 8 o'clock, and we're here again for Friday night. And we're going to talk we got a couple of issues that I have. I don't know if you guys have issues, but I have some issues. But we're also going to be talking about the pictures of the guests, I think we're going to talk about a little bit. And since only now maybe 4 people has given me pictures, we'll have to shoot. Jesse, it wasn't meant at you. You haven't been around, so you'll have to guess on who's doing what, and I'll just have to throw some of mine in there, and I got to download Pete. So if I disappear for a little bit in the show, that I'm downloading pictures, so you're gonna have to excuse me. But we should talk.
Send pictures.
What's that?
Did Eric send in his pictures?
Oh yeah, you got them.
Oh, yep,
I got them.
Yes, sir.
We definitely know Scott doesn't have any because he doesn't have any to send in.
The only picture he has is of his lanai, so that's the only picture he has. But when is critique night? Josh, do you mean critique night for the hosts or critique night for you guys? Because we haven't done that in a while either, because of all the guests we've been having. But Charity Rose says 99 problems. It's like 99 luck balloons. But everyone's a Captain Kirk. No, sorry. Anyway, I digress. So let's go over our sponsors real quick, just so we can get that out of the way. Thank you to all of our sponsors again. It's coming towards the end of the year, everybody, and we're running out of presents. So coming next week, we're going to be giving away a $250 gift certificate to Woodland Hills next week. It's coming down. That's the first one. $250 on Merry Christmas to somebody. Wow. We're giving away 2 of them. One on the first and one on the third Friday. So we're going to be doing those. So Farrah's going to be crying. She's going to be like, I have to open up her checkbook. But it's going to be a lot of fun. And someone's going to have a nice Thanksgiving, Christmas, and maybe birthday. So the member critique night is usually the last Friday of the month, and we changed this one to do the host critique night. So the next one will be the last Friday in December. But if you have a picture, feel free to send it, and we'll take a look at it tonight. Not a problem. So let's see. Last side. Okay. Prima Luce, Camera Concepts, Optolong. Again, you know what we're giving away tonight, right? You know what tonight is, right? Tonight's the SHO 2-inch set. That's going away tonight. So some lucky person, you have a 1 in 102 chance of winning $1,000 product. So that's going to be a lot of fun to give away. Camera Concepts gives us gift certificates. Prima Luce, they gave us a bunch of stuff. They gave us one thing. They gave us the Eagle, which is like a bunch of stuff. So Masters of Pix Insight and IP for AP. We're giving away another class for Masters of Pix Insight tonight as well. And IP for AP We just gave away a year subscription to that last week. So pretty cool stuff. So if you don't have, if you're not on the list for any of these giveaways, go to www.astroweb.com and sign up for the giveaways. It's right under giveaways on the top menu board. So top menu. Member sponsors. We just picked up another Quasar member. I haven't had a chance to put it on the slide yet. So Dr. Hassan, thank you, as well as John and Bob. Quasar, and the new levels coming. I want to see you the first crazy ones coming. The off the rails member it's going to happen. So come December 1st, $50 a month for the off the rails member. There you go. So if you want to give AstroWorld and donate $50 a month to AstroWorld, you're my hero. So I mean, actually, you're all my heroes. It doesn't even matter, but if it's $2 or $20, it doesn't matter. It all helps the show. It helps the giveaways. Feel free to join us on our Patreon membership at AstroWorld TV. So join us at whatever level you want to join at, because you get to see some content that's not on the YouTube channel. So it's more content to come, more information to come on that. Black Hole members, Charity, I saw you in the chat. Sean, I'm sure, is stalking somewhere. George and Mike, I think Mike's in there already. So thank you to you guys. Red Giant members, Chris, Bob, Andrus. I can't say every name. Main sequence members, Protostar members. Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yep.
Which is great.
Yeah, it's awesome. And it all goes to perks, and it all goes to, whatever we may need to make the show better. So there you go.
So, and don't forget, since anyone who's new to the show, if you like what you're seeing tonight, welcome. And don't forget to like the show, give us a thumbs up. Really appreciate that. And Facebookers, if you're on Facebook and you're watching here, don't forget to share the public. Sharing is caring, caring is sharing. We really appreciate that. And don't forget, we have our Discord channel too, and on our Discord server. So if there's anything that you guys have any questions about or anything like that we may not see here in this chat, feel free, drop them in the Discord, and either myself or Dan or anybody else or any of our other regular Discord participants, they will be more than happy, I'm sure, to help answer your questions. So yeah, this is Black Friday, so I hope everybody survived the chaos, and started getting that holiday shopping done. I know Robin and I, we did. We got a few things.
Did you go out Black Friday shopping or?
Oh no.
No, okay.
No.
But you are a brave soul.
No. I remember doing that. There used to be a lot of fun to do that, like going to Walmart, when I was younger and stuff like that. But as you get older, the chaos, no thanks.
I hear you.
No.
But
hey, I'm looking at your T-shirt there, Eric, and I'm thinking I kind of know who you're voting for tomorrow in the game, the big game, right?
Oh yes, yes. It's this happens. It's the end of the college regular football season,
yeah.
So this commemorates. Yes, you know me. So hey, I gotta give it up to my son, who's in the Air Force. He's a first lieutenant in Minot, the Air Force. The Flying Falcons, they won the Commander-in-Chief's Cup. So congrats to them. But Army, Navy, we get the bragging rights. So let's see what we can do. So maybe great this season, but we're going to see what we can do. Maybe we can pull off an upset.
You guys are throwing me off my spiel here. It's taking like 12 minutes instead of 7. So.
Yeah. Get your spiel
going. Okay, we'll button it up, Dan.
Hold on. If you didn't catch the show last Wednesday, 2 days ago, you missed a hell of a show. Go check it out. We had Charles Bracken, Dr. Whitby, and Dr. Sass all on at the same time. We had, I think it's the most people we've had on the show at one time ever. and it actually went pretty darn smoothly. You know,
Did.
I don't know. It was just shocking to me. So, but go check it out. It's still up on YouTube. It'll continue to be on YouTube. It'll be on the playlists and under playlists with guests, so you could take a look at that. Jeff Dickerman coming up in a week or so from Optech. Going to go over like Gemini focuser rotators and all this FTX line of focusers. Really, really cool stuff. Good to see him. And then December 10th, I can't believe we're at what? 15 days away. 15 days away to this complete beautiful disaster that's going to happen called Astropalooza. 10, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 guests, plus us, plus whatever's going on. So it's gonna be kind of crazy. So we also got more giveaways, and I think I mentioned it on Wednesday, but Masters of Pix Insight and IP for AP came through again with a bunch of yearly subscriptions and classes as giveaways. It's a lot of stuff. We're going to be doing a giveaway every break at this point, so it's going to be a lot of stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And if you haven't signed, this is a completely different sign up than all the other giveaways. You can only sign up for the Astropalooza gifts, the door prizes, on the Astropalooza site. So go to the main page, go to the Astropalooza site, go through the pictures of the guests, and on the bottom is the list for the door prizes. So make sure you sign up for the door prize. We have 50 people signed up for it so far. I expect well over 100. And I got some news to tell you guys. I did something crazy today, but we'll get into that a little bit. December 14th, we got Craig Stocks from Utah Desert for number 2. This is his second visit to AstroWorld. And that's going to be a lot of great. December 14th at 8 p.m. Followed by the first one of the year goes to Don Goldman from Astrodon, January 4th at 9 p.m. Going to be interesting to see what he has to say with the, all of his filters and how we all use them and love them. It's going to be fun to have him on and see his insight as far as astrophotography is concerned. And of course, join us on our other social media platforms: Discord, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all that lovely, lovely stuff. So that being said, we're back on. I saw Charity had a quick question that I have to answer. Charity, I saw your question. Feel free to email me on the side. We'll work something out. That's not a problem. You won't get booted off. But you know what I did today? I actually did what I said I was going to do, and I got it out by Sunday, that was my plan. I emailed 143 astronomy clubs across the United States to tell them about Astropalooza and AstroWorld. An average of three per state.
Now, did you have to search them up individually, or is? Oh my gosh.
Yep, I did. If you look, there's like a guy that compiled a lot of it, and it's a little bit old, but it helped out a lot. It has a map of the United States. You can click on the map, and it'll give you a list of astronomy groups that are there. Some of them are old and discontinued, or one website that I went to hasn't been updated. If you press F12 on your keyboard, on any website, the thing slides over, and you can see all the code of the website. You can look through the code and find out when it was last updated. And I looked at it. One of them said 1996, and I was like, I guess I won't be emailing them. And I just I went down. But 143 places. I'm wondering when I'm going to get some answers. I don't expect any answers till Monday, but it's going to be interesting to see. I said I'll send you a care package of stuff, of flyers, and this is the flyer I made up. So I'm getting a bunch of those made up, and I'm going to send them out to the astronomy clubs that want them. But they all got it in a PDF file, so they can print out as many as they want anyway. But it might cost them on the black ink. but yeah, so that's what I did today. Other than that, so I know that I had some issues regarding weird looking stars. I think I brought it up once or twice, where the
Yeah.
stars look like bulging in the middle and extended on the sides.
Mhm.
Yep.
I did some more testing. I did some testing. It's funny. New moon, 4 clear nights in a row, and all I was doing was testing the scope. Got and I t- and I had the red cat rolling, so I did some. I was just playing around with Andromeda, so I got like something like 10 hours in the Andromeda galaxy or something like that. So see how that works
Okay.
out. But it turns out that I'm gonna say 99% chance either pinched optics or collimation, one or the other.
Mhm.
It's down to the scope. Nothing's
Pinched
wrong with the
optic.
camera. Nothing
What
wrong.
is
Not
what is a pinched optic? I've never heard that term before.
So sometimes if your collimation screws on a refractor are too tight, you could actually distort the picture of the stars because your your collimation screws are just too tight on the element and it literally dents the element.
Interesting. Okay.
So it's pressing against one side. You can see it sometimes. It looks like it's a
Mhm.
little arrow that's going into a star sometimes, a little like a needle.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Interesting.
that's
I've
why
never
it's
heard
leading
that
me
before.
towards collimation because I'm not having
Mhm.
that artifact with that little dent in the star. I'm having extension on like a spider vein is put just down, like it's a
Mhm.
piece of hair that bisects all this. I took everything apart, but I took the camera off. I threw it on 3 different scopes. It works fine. But I'm down to talking. I gave an email to Dean over at Starzona, who's a authorized fixer, an authorized
Mhm.
fixer of Skywatcher scopes, and he's been looking at some of the pictures for me, and I think I'm gonna end up sending it to him. Oh, dime drop. Okay, no, he said no response from anybody. Yeah. Everybody there? Is there anybody there? Bueller? Bueller?
Yep.
No, I'm processing. I'm just
Fry?
processing. Like,
Fry?
Right back.
All right. So let's see, charity, most of them. Oh geez, I shouldn't have put that up. Oh my goodness. Charity. Yeah, so that's what I'm going with right now. So I'm probably gonna end up sending my scope in
Mhm.
to be repaired.
Is Charity going into a convent in Switzerland?
Um,
I'm sorry, I'm only joking.
oh man, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, Charity, just email me on the side. Let me know what's going on. And you don't have to let me know what's going on, but we can figure out the monthly thing. That's fine. Not a problem. And other than that, we got so let me see if I can get some pictures rolling here.
So has anybody been doing any imaging? Either of you guys getting any?
Well, I've been doing like I said, I've been testing the HEM27.
Mhm. What are
Um,
you shooting?
that's been shooting the Andromeda Galaxy with the Red Cat 51
Okay.
and ASI 183 with the ASI
What
Air.
do you what are you using for exposure? It is I haven't hit I've been shooting Andromeda when I've had clear nights the past month on and when my power is working and plugged in correctly. Any which way.
It
That's a whole
happens.
new thing. It happens. Yeah, y'all. If you ever wondered why the Pegasus power box has reverse polarity protection, yeah, okay. People like me who go and try and like plug stuff in at night and then wake up and look at it in the daytime. I'm like, oops,
That's
wrong
funny.
side. But anyway, like I haven't shot it for years. Since like I'm gonna say 2 years. Definitely gotten better. And I think when I shot it last time, I was like, just go for those long exposures. And of course, that cord gets blown out. So I've been thinking like 3-minute shots, and I don't know, like even that, I'm not sure if I just want to go for shorter exposures, just like a pile of them. I don't know.
How many exposures? What was the second
I like
time?
I was going for like 3-minute shots, and I don't know if that's just because I end up throwing so much away anyway. It's like I feel like I throw less away when I go with the shorter the exposure, the less I throw away, just for whatever.
Right.
But if I just curious what you're using for exposure time.
You don't want to know what I'm using for exposure time.
Yes, I do.
I am running an incredible, the most difficult exposure. It's like the 3-goal lead. It's like the most hated exposure of all time. 30 seconds. That's what I do.
Okay. No, that's what I'm wondering. I'm like, I feel like I almost should be doing, like, I need to be doing at least X, but now, like, 30 minutes, 30 seconds is, hold on, back up. 30 minutes or 30 seconds?
30 seconds.
Okay, that's what I thought you said. I'm like, wait a minute. Let me just clarify. And
let me
sure
tell
I
you,
actually heard
with
that
the
right.
light pollution that I have,
Mhm.
even the sensor analysis from SharpCap tells me I should only run about 10 to 15 seconds with one shot color. And just because of the light pollution, it's going to blast everything out. So I don't mind the 30-second thing. I really don't mind. I just took, if you saw my picture, actually, you probably didn't see the picture, but I had 1,069 subs that I was doing. It turned out to be 35 minutes of exposure and 1,000 subs.
Like what Sean was saying, is we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. If you're where you're at, Dan and Jesse, definitely in the case like what Sean is saying, just go with multiple, maybe 1-minute exposures. If you're at a Bortle 1, Bortle 2, and you've got the dark skies, and you don't have to swamp the reed noise, you don't have to swamp the light pollution, and definitely in my case at the winery, I can push that up to 3 minutes to even 5 minutes. But definitely give it like what Sean says, where you guys have got to deal with such real high light pollution, maybe push that to like maybe 300 exposures at 1 second.
Yep. And I'm curious. I mean, I could show you. Maybe do I even have it? I might even have it up. I didn't do any processing on it at all. I got the picture of the star up here too, if you want to see the star. But you want to see, and this is literally. I don't even think I did anything on this yet. Hold on a second. Let's see. Did I do anything on this? I did DBE, Noise X, and a stretch. That's all I did. So let me see if I can show you this real quick. And there you go. So that's what I got that's 1,069 subs. Are you seeing the live or are you seeing the forum?
Okay, I see it now, Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you haven't blown out the core. You've done a nice job. The core is not blown out.
Well, this is just DBE and a stretch and some noise reduction. That's it. No other processing at all. But so I can't wait to see what I got. The one thing that I'm weirded out about, and this I've seen before. See that?
I don't see it yet. Yeah, it's not posted yet, Dan.
Oh, so go this way. How's that? No? Let's see. Settings.
Don't see it on YouTube. No.
What?
I don't
Really?
see it.
Hold on. I'll do it this way. Hold on a second. Input. Output. Oh, I know why. I'm sorry. There we go. Now you can see it.
Hey, that looks like Jesse's backyard with all the Christmas lights.
Every once in a while, it's got these little blue thingies or these little blue pixels. And
Huh.
I know there's some more.
Eight,
Yeah, there's more over here. You know, so I don't know what I mean. I don't know what those are. And I think there's some more at the top. Yeah, there's another one that's at the bottom.
But it's the same pattern, right, Dan?
Yeah, let me see. It looks like it.
Yep. So there's definitely, that's an artifact.
No,
There's another
it's
one.
not.
Wow, look at that.
You know, again, I don't know what look. There's more up here.
It's that ZWO camera.
Yeah, and something wasn't taken out here. It looks like a satellite trail or something wasn't taken out. There's another one too somewhere too. But I mean, I'll tell you, I mean, just for a real quick thing, I think it looks all right.
Yeah.
But,
it does.
But you know, it's interesting is from this perspective, unless you really look, yeah, you can definitely see the blue patterns. But you don't really initially see it if you don't look at it.
That's when clone stamp comes in. So
you might have to do some cropping too to get rid of all that.
Well, there's a lot of stuff down at the bottom that I need to crop still. You'll see it on the right side. Actually, well, I got to get rid of that. But let's see if I do a super. Oh, this is already stretched, but there's the satellite right there. I did a super stretch on that. There you go. There's a satellite going across here.
Yeah.
And
But,
overall,
you know, you start round and tight. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's a good image. Everything is good outside of just those artifacts.
Yeah, and you know, and I took the red, the blue out. You know, I extracted the colors to see if I can find them out anywhere, and it looks like, let's see. So it's in the blue here.
So it's in a specific filter?
Let me see. Let's see, where's the green? Blue. Yeah, well, I extract. Let's see. No, it's kind of in everything. Well, it's going to be in everything because it's a color chip just extracting the colors. So it's going to be on every picture. It's just going to be black and white. But
so this is a one shot, right?
Yep.
So are you saying that those particular pixels, because you can see them right there where they're blue, are you saying those particular pixels then are maybe defective?
I don't. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just run a cosmetic correction and just get rid of them. You know, but we'll see.
Well,
let's see who's this. Hi, that's weird. Hi, Senthil. Hi, Norm. Welcome, Billy, Josh. Josh, yes, cosmetic correction. Me and Josh already spoke about this offline on the Discord channel on running cosmetic correction. But here's the thing. Cosmetic correction is usually done before integration, if I'm not mistaken. So now I'm going to have to rerun WPPP all over again or I could run cosmetic correction on the calibrated lights and then go from there. But I'd have to do it all manually, so one way or the other. But I don't know.
You know what? Just clone stamp it out in Photoshop.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the easy way to go. Just do that.
Is somebody going to really plate solve the whole thing? I mean, the stars are off a little bit, you know. So I think I'll get away with that. So we'll see.
Yeah.
No, I didn't get that far, Sean. The only thing that was done to that image was a NoiseX, DBE, a NoiseX, and a histogram stretch. That was it. I didn't do anything else to that yet. Oh, I'll score first. Yay. So that's what I've been dealing with. Besides the fact that I'm still waiting on my flattener or my AP scope. Still waiting on it.
How long has that? That's been like months, hasn't it?
5 months now.
Oh,
5
that must
months
be-
and told 2 weeks 10 times.
Mm.
2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks.
Mm.
Where'd Eric disappear to?
Oh, I don't know. I just kicked him off the screen for a second. He'll be back. I don't know. Maybe he's imaging outside real quick. Not sure. What's the wait time on a C14?
Oh,
Good luck.
oh, good.
You know,
I mean, at least 2
the-
years.
well, the last
2
I
years.
saw was June 24. That's the last I
No.
saw.
It ain't gonna happen. Believe me.
June 24.
Trust me, you won't get them. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
I had a long talk with Celestron the other day, and they're just saying, Pete, honest to God, and this is coming from Craig Bragg.
Yep.
He goes, I can't even give you an idea. He has no idea.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We got 28 people and only 9 people have hit that like button. So make sure you hit that like button.
You know what, Dan? You might have to have a little scrolling ticker tape at the bottom that says "hit the light, hit the light."
Oh, we could do that. We could do that. But yeah, so we got
Like button.
isn't Celestron? Celestron's always getting sued by people. but are they getting sued by Orion? I don't know. I haven't heard that.
Yeah.
Smash the like button. And Eric's back.
There we go.
Everything all right, buddy?
Yep. Everything's fine.
All right, good. Oh, same lawsuit
So-
they hit Mead with. All right, well, we'll see. We'll see. Not what? So what? They sue Mead. Now they own them. Now they're going to try and sue Celestron and own them too. Good luck. You know. But let me see. Tickers. Ticker.
Hey, can we do a shameless plug here on a piece of used equipment?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I just want to put this out to anybody who might be interested. Is that I worked with a company, actually an astronomical group called Door Peninsula in Minnesota. They had the original SB-ME mount. That mount at the time is now discontinued. It's been replaced with the SB-ME2. But this mount came in because we replaced it with a Planewave L500 mount. But this mount is absolutely pristine. Unfortunately, it's discontinued by SB, but this mount really is phenomenal. And I mean, we got it listed at Woodland Hills for $8K. And the payload capacity is just beyond belief. It's really in great shape. So if anybody is interested, you can always go to Woodland Hills, go to the used section and take a look at it. It's a phenomenal mount.
What's the payload
on the original ME? Hold on one second. Let me pull that up. Original, let's see here. Let's see. Does it even actually post it here? No, I can't find it right now, but I mean, you can definitely do Google search. It's the original ME that's discontinued.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much?
But
80 what?
It's 8K. It's listed at 8K. When it was initially out, I think it was like posted at 17,000. But I mean, as I said, they continued it. But this thing is absolutely in pristine condition. It is phenomenal. I mean, whoever gets it is going to get a hell of a deal because it is a phenomenal mount. I was working with Door Peninsula because they wanted to upgrade to a different scope, like a CDK scope with the L500 mount. So this became available. So we just decided to say, okay, we'll go ahead and we'll just buy it back.
All right. Fixing these. That's what I'm doing wrong.
So being that today's Black Friday, it's a shopping day, what's on everybody's Astro Christmas lists?
Let's
I'm
see.
curious.
Well, so many things. They are on the list. But am I
What
going
are
to
the
get
things
them?
that you actually think you might get, that you have a chance of actually getting?
The William Optics reducer,
Okay.
the 8X, the new flat A3 Mark III. That one, I'm pretty confident that I'll end up getting that one. And that'll bring down the FLT91 down to from 540 down to about 430 in focal length. So yeah, and then I was trying to convince Robin about the 2600 one shot. And then and then she saw the price, and
Choked a little.
she's like, "You have lost your mind."
That's funny.
So she's like, "Yeah,
Oh
good
my
luck with
God.
that one." And if I see something popping up, coming in from UPS, I have a talk. So I was like, yeah, all right, that's fine, whatever. But yeah,
I don't even know what to send my
husband.
husband this year. Like, of course, you can't just say, buy me Astro. You got to be very specific. Like, I want this, buy it from this. Yeah, oh, yeah. There needs to be like an Astro shopping list app or something.
Oh, no, I just tell Jen, you know what? Find an Astro shop, just get me a gift certificate.
There you go. Yeah.
Huh?
I'll get what I need. Don't worry.
Yeah.
That's
Sure.
what that's what I tell a lot of people in the stores, like either wives or husbands, whichever, it doesn't matter, whichever one is the opposite of whatever, whoever your significant other is, and they come in all the time. She's like, I don't know what to get my significant other, but can you tell me what you have? I was like, yeah, well, I can't tell you what they need if I don't know what they got. So why don't you just buy take $300, buy a gift certificate, and you'll be fine.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, I don't even know what to put on my list Astro-wise this year. Like, that's reasonable. I mean, of course, there's stuff that I want, but like, I know it's not going to happen. So I'm just not even asking this year. Like, I got taken care of good the past couple years, and I feel like this year is not going to be. So it might be very clear for me on Christmas break. So yeah, I need like I don't even know.
I don't even know.
Some patience.
But
some patience. Please put some patience in my stocking.
Yeah, you need patience. Yeah. So it's like let's see. Oh, I did also put down the new deep sky imaging primer from Charlie. I did put that down, as well as the visible universe. So I did put that one down on the wish list as well. So we'll see what happens,
I still don't have. I got my narrowband when I got the monocam last year for Christmas, but I still don't have LRGB filters, and that's kind of what I'm like. I mean, at this point, I've just been still using my one-shot color if I want, to go in that direction, but I still don't have LRGB filters.
LRGB filters, 36 millimeter or 1.5 or 1.5. They're not that expensive.
I've done everything 2-inch. Just in
even 2-inch is relatively reasonable.
Yeah.
So I searched my email list, Pete. I searched my email list for Peter Myers, and guess what came up? Apparently, you and I have been emailing each other since 2019.
Really, Dan?
When you were at peter@opticalstructures.com.
Wow, that is wrong. Yeah. Oh, that is funny.
That's funny.
Yeah.
We were talking about mirror recoding for my obsession.
That is interesting. Funny. Oh.
I'm trying to find the pictures you sent me. I don't remember which email you sent.
Dan, I just sent you something.
I'm going to check the Discord. I'm going to take a look into the Discord server as well here. See what we got going on in Discord.
Send these pictures.
We're all over here multitasking here tonight.
I know, it's kind of weird.
Everybody is.
Right?
I think everybody's, for the most part, still recovering from.
I think that's you're exactly right.
Thing from the turkey.
Yes.
I'm exhausted.
Hey, did you but did you guys see? Have you guys tried out the SPCC?
Yes,
site yet?
I did today.
Okay.
SPCC.
And it failed on me, so I didn't get anywhere.
Okay. It is there is a new module out. It's is it spectral photo color calibration?
Oh, I did see
Yeah,
something
it's
about
it's a new photometric, yeah.
Okay. I think I saw an email they sent or something about that. Email or something somewhere. Okay.
Yeah, spectral photometry based.
Have you had a chance to try it?
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to trying it. I haven't tried it out yet because I'm still working on projects.
Okay.
But once I get the projects done, then I will give it a shot. And I was looking at some of the before and after shots just from off of Pix Insight's website. They were showing some before and afters, and there are some subtle but nice improvements, especially for narrowband. So it looks promising, it really does. So I'm looking forward to giving it a try.
So Eric, have you had any clear weather to work on your projects?
Yeah, actually, I've got I had a clear night day before yesterday. I had a clear night, and now I've got one tonight. So I am kicking out a new target, but I'm also trying to finish up another target that's in Orion. So
which one
Orion's not really going to be. I'm doing the Boogeyman Nebula. M78.
Oh, okay.
So, but it's not visible for me yet because it has to get past some trees. So it's not visible until close to usually about 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Okay.
So with the ASI Air, I've set up multi-target onto a single plan. So I'm doing a sharpless target right now, and then from there, then at about 10 o'clock or so, it'll hop on over to Orion. And I've been working on Orion on and off on M78 now for the past few nights. And I was doing some, and I went through Blink on a lot of it. And I was not pleased at all with a lot of the results. And it gave me a feeling that my polar alignment was a bit off. Because my guiding was well, but I was still getting some slight elongation. Especially when I would go into and check them out within the subframe selector and everything. And I wasn't pleased with them. And sure enough, I was I needed to, even I have the pier, I still needed to every once in a while you got to polar align, and it was off. It was off a fair amount. So I said, all right, let me polar align this guy and let's try again.
Nice.
So
nice.
So it's been busy. So
I've been trying to set it up. That's all. Yeah, it's been nice this week. I mean, honestly, I'm like one of the few. Like everybody at work is like moaning and hissing about like, oh, it gets dark when I get home, and I'm just like, I'm driving everyone crazy. It is. I'm starting an image of 4:30. Exactly. I get home. Like literally, I get home, you know, if the cover's still on, like pull the cover off, flip everything on, pull my computer out, and before I even walk in the door, like, you know, it's like shoot, flip, 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 flip. But I've been having problems with my power, and I don't know what is going on. I thought it was because I plugged everything in wrong, but evidently that's not the problem. So I think I've changed out my cords. I think I've just got some loose connections, and I haven't been able to track down where they are. So like everything's running just fine, but once I start slewing to another target, or if I ask my telescope to do something that it just doesn't want to do, it's like, you know, we're just not going to do that today, and it'll just shut down. Like everything shuts down. You know, PHD2 is like does not recognize camera. The cameras, you know, doesn't recognize black image. You know, in other words, camera is disconnected. You know, just everything shuts down. So I've got to go back out in the cold, turn everything off, manually put my telescope back to its home position, turn it back on again, and it'll do. So essentially I can get one target. But if I'm not there when it's slews to the next one, plate solves and everything, it's just it nopes out on me hard. But I've been.
And what are you using? Are you using Nina for your acquisition?
No,
software?
APT.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like I said, you know, when it works, it works. You know, I'm being like super basic. I'm doing like, cause I haven't hit any of these targets in a couple years, but I'm doing M31, then M45, and then I've been trying to get, you know, M42, and it does not get past the trees until I'm asleep. So when I wake up every morning, you know, this week I was like, okay, is this going to be the day that I'm gonna? Then it's, you know, it's like, nope, everything's already done shut down on me. I'm like, dang it. So I still haven't gotten anything on M42.
Okay. But yeah, I'm still going to do M42 this year, because M42 is like one of those benchmarks that I do to just see how I've done over the year, you know, for the past year and things like that. How have I done as far as deciding on my acquisition and my exposure times and things like that. So I can get the trapezium and everything. So, and now with me having, you know, the new scope, with the, you know, the new refractor, I'm just having a lot of fun with this refractor right now. I mean, eventually I am going to, you know, get the edge out, or I'm going to get the Rasa, but right now I'm just having too much fun doing mono with the refractor, and I don't want to take everything apart.
Right. How about it?
That's the big thing. I don't want to take anything apart. But if I end up getting, you know, this reducer, then yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to take a couple, you know, I'm gonna have to take the flattener off and put the other thing on. But besides that, you know, I just don't want to take it, you know, the imaging train apart. That's my whole hang up right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, once you got it up and running, you know, because I've been doing last week, beginning of this week, like I've kind of gone back and forth with the elephant trunk, and I had started that one a couple years ago. And I made the mistake of rotating it in a terrible direction, and I just got a visual in my head that I didn't like, and I left it. I'm like, you know what? I'm not touching it. I posted on Facebook because it came up on my memories, like, you know, like this time last year, you did this stupidity. You know, like, yeah, okay, let me share this with the world. But so I'm actually doing it in earnest this year. So I've been back and forth in that. But then it was like, okay, well, I don't have the LRGB. So when Andromeda comes up, I'm like, okay, now I've got to change up the camera. So I did a few days of the elephant trunk, and then I switched cameras. But I hate changing. It's like once it's up and it's working and it's focused and everything, I'm like, I don't want to touch it. But then there's nothing else I can really image until then I'm kind of stuck going, okay, I've got these dark skies and now I got nothing. Dang it.
Right. And, you know, and part of me wants to actually go ahead and bite the bullet and take the AVX out. But then there's part of me is like, I don't want to have to fight this son of a gun. Because the AVX can be, you know, very, very finicky. And and the biggest pain is trying to make sure that it's properly balanced, because I don't want to disparage anybody, but I had it sent off to Deep Space Products to get it auto-tuned, you know, to get hyper-tuned rather. And it got back. It was fine for a while, and now it seems to be sticking again. So I don't know what kind of lubricant and everything they were using, but it's very finicky again. And it's almost like like questioning, did you guys really do anything besides replace the saddle and do a couple other things? But yeah, it's just, I take the AVX out when I'm traveling and I'm doing wide field, because if I'm doing like with my Rokinon and I'm doing wide field, it's a lot more forgiving, to do it, with to deal with the AVX and doing that 135 millimeter wide field shot. But everything else, I want to try to use the Edge or any of my other scopes. It's like, unless I'm doing, something specific, like maybe planetary or something, then it's just like I don't want to mess around with it.
Fair enough.
But who knows? Maybe a good reason for me to finally get the 135 out and hook it up to, and let it go.
Yeah, I need to just forget these dreams of having 2 rigs running at the same time, at least for a while. Like it's a wonderful dream, but I need to just wake up and I spend so much time fighting with issues on one that I'm like, I can't imagine doing 2 of them right now. So maybe someday in the future.
What cameras do you have, Jesse? What cameras are you
I
using?
have the 294 one-shot color and 2600 mono.
Okay, and what are you using for guiding?
For guiding PhD.
Your guide camera. Yeah, what's your guide camera?
My guide camera. Right now I had been using the 290 because, like I said, I was my fantasy is to have 2 rigs running. So I had initially used the 290 MC, but now I've got the 120 mono.
Okay. And this is entirely up to you, but I would recommend you, if you haven't yet, if it's really inexpensive right now, think about maybe the ASI Air Mini and tinker around with it.
And I honestly, I really, really would like to. I mean, because the main reason that I haven't jumped to the ASI Air is because I have the focus cube, and that would require me to change my focuser. Yes. I have a Pegasus focus cube on both of them, and I like them. But now, here I am going, well, maybe, but then, it's like, but it's only this much money. But then you add in another $200 for another focuser. And
I hear you. Yeah. Cause the mini right now is like $200.
Yeah. But, that really isn't. If it was just that, I think I might have probably, got myself an early Christmas present. Maybe. Maybe.
Well, you can always even just consider if you want to. Don't worry, it'll be a pain. But if you want to try it, and then later on, if you like how everything is working, then later on you can think about the EAF. But do a quick manual focus with the focus cube, and at least get things in focus, and then give it a shot. At least maybe give one sequence a shot, see how it goes and stuff like that. Because you're almost there, with the exception of the focuser. You're ASI ready.
I mean, and honestly, there's nothing telling me I can't just say, you know what, let me just sell my focus cube. I just haven't, and I haven't sold any of my gear yet. I'm just, not. Right. I'm a hoarder. Yeah.
I'm back. I'm sorry. I've been spaced out for a couple of seconds. I apologize. I've been trying to deal with a web server problem. Apparently, my webmail server was full, and people are trying to email me. And so,
John, here's a question from John. Eric, do you think the Celestron Dew Heater Ring is a good option for the SET? Yes. Absolutely yes.
What was the question? You went through it so fast. What did you just say?
Do you think the Celestron Dew Heater Ring is a good option for Schmidt Castle Crane? 1000% yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. I mean,
and it's easy to fit.
It's easy to install. I've got it on my Rasa. I've got it on Edge. And seriously, I don't have to worry about the strap anymore for that. for the Rasa. And when I have used them, they've been great. They have been great. If you want to spend the extra money and get the regulator and everything, you can, but you don't necessarily need to. If you've got a good, maybe a pocket power box or an ASI Air or what have you, you can still regulate it quite well, because I've done it without a real problem. But yeah, for a Schmidt Cassegrain, it's honestly, it has been one of the best items this year. Has been Celestron's setup for dew management, with the heat, with the ring, and even their regulator for the that you hook up the dew rings to and everything. And even they've got the new shields. They're the little aluminum shields that are pretty cool.
Big trash can bucket. Yep.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. But absolutely, I would highly recommend them.
And for those of you stupid astrophotographers out there like myself, the instructions in the booklet they're okay. They're not great. But if you don't read, and you read kind of fast, and you're a little dumb like me, inside whether you have an edge or a regular, inside there, when you take the dew ring off, there are a couple of gaskets inside, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are a couple of gaskets in there. And it says to take them out and then put the ring in. Well, the first time I ever did it, what did I do? The freaking gaskets. I got to put the gaskets in. It didn't tell me not to put them back in. So I put the gaskets in there. I'm wondering why I'm getting dew on my shield. I'm because I'm not. So I'm the type of person that things got to go back. It just doesn't. They just got to go back to where they are,
No.
And unfortunately,
it's got to make contact,
dude. I know. You know what? I was doing it fast, and I was doing a video, and I kind of put this thing together, and I didn't do my research, and I didn't read the instructions well, and then I figured. And I tested it, and I was getting dew. I'm like, wow, this thing sucks. And then I forgot I put the gaskets back in there. So
yeah, I mean, if you put the gaskets back on, the heater can't make contact, So
yeah,
you gotta.
Hey, listen, that's me. I do those brain fart things, and if you've ever seen the video on the don't get frustrated video, I've actually done all of those things on there on the video, and that was no joke. But you know what? Things like that. I was testing. I was testing the the whole camera problem that I was having with the stars with a friend of mine, and we're going back and forth because the other telescope didn't have an automated focuser, so we're reading HFT numbers and just trying to get the focus down to somewhere decent. And and you know what? I was like, man, I don't see anything. It's dark. The both of us forgot to take off the lens cap. So, and after about a couple of minutes, things like that happen. They do. They happen. We don't want to admit it to ourselves. I'll admit it because I don't care. But it happens to everybody. Things like this happen. You forget to plug in a USB cable. You forget to take off a lens cap off your guide scope. Whatever it is, things like that happen, and that's the type of things that we got to talk through. So,
Frank, no, I did not get the controller because I have the ASI Air, and I can use the ASI Air to manage the dew control as far as the heat and the power that I'm sending over to it. I keep mine at about 70% as far as the power. So that way it's doing its job, and I don't have to, and I know I'm not really going to burn it, do anything hopefully too detrimental. So yeah, I keep the power regulated at about 70%. I have also used my PBB when I was playing around with Nina, and it worked fine there too.
Pretty cool.
So
pretty cool.
I think the controller is around $300, $300 or $400 for the Celestron controller. I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong.
I'm sorry, which one?
The Celestron dew heater controller.
Well, they make two of them now. They make a 2-channel and a 4-channel.
Okay, yeah,
the
that's
4-channel is like $500.
right.
The 2-channel I think is $249 or $299 if I remember right. I don't remember off the top of my head, but somewhere around there. It's not cheap.
No. But you never know. You may find something on maybe a Black Friday if you're interested. Something on for Black Friday.
Let's see.
And I'm looking here.
Yeah, so the two is $259.
Yep, 260 and 440 for the 4.
440. Okay, that one I was off on. So 440. So it's still $500 with tax and everything.
It is. It is.
I don't know how many people are running 4 dew heaters, but
right. That's the whole thing.
I mean, I could see it on a big Schmidt. Maybe if you want one, you want to go crazy, you go one on the. If you're piggybacking scopes, you may be using 3, or if you're doing, there are definitely ways to do it. But I mean, I don't know, anything over 3, I think you're in an observatory somewhere. You're not outside, like.
Right. Yeah, and I don't know if you have a Celestron mount, but I know you can hook it up to the mount. You can also manage the heat. You can manage the dew heater controller and manage your dew ring from the hand controller as well. So
yeah, at that point, if you're getting the dew heater ring and a dew shield, you may as well just get an Eagle at that point, So
yeah.
And I'm still waiting for somebody. I think somebody has done it by now that have used the dew heater ring directly into the Eagle ports. And
I think Mark did.
I think somebody's done it, but I'm not sure.
But yeah, I run mine right into. I bought the Y adapter to go from RCA into the DC, and it works fine, no problem at all.
Nice. And well,
yeah, I mean, you've got to have some sort of dew control. I would say, depending on where you live, like me here living in the Midwest, I have to have, some sort of active dew control. Midwest, I mean, our winters and even our summers and the humidity and everything, it gets ridiculous. So I don't rely necessarily. I thought I could get away with just using a dew shield, and I definitely couldn't. So that's why I ended up going with getting traps or now the rings.
Yeah, dew. If you if you're a Patreon member, you could actually hear me sing about dew.
God.
Yes, you can.
Oh man.
Yes, you can.
Do.
No, man, my what is it? The Sounds of Silence version.
Yes.
Called Humidity. Right. That's what it's called.
Yeah. With this guy, I've got
no dew straps in Arizona. 275 plus clear nights.
Yeah, because with this one, I've got the dew strap here for the guide scope, and then and this is like a 60 millimeter guide scope here, and then I've got the ring in here, and yeah.
Yeah, so we broke 1,330 subscribers on YouTube today.
Nice.
Yay!
We're slowly inching to that 2,000 range. We're slowly inching.
Come on, everybody, get your friends, get your family.
We got 1333 by now. So 3 times that will hit 5,000. So no, 4,000. No, 5,000. I don't know. 3,900.
Oh yeah.
A bunch, many
More. But let's see. I got to download these pictures.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but where in Arizona are you guys? That's my question. Are you in northern Arizona? Or are you in southern Arizona, like heading towards Tucson?
I hate Gmail.
Yuma. There we go. Well, there's a reason why you got 275 clear nights. You are in the freaking desert.
I like Arizona. Arizona's pretty.
Arizona's awesome. I love going over there when I had the opportunity. I thought it was great.
I would like to go there not in July. I've been to Arizona 3 times in July, and I don't want to go there in July again. So it's like hot at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's like you walk across a parking lot, and it's like you can like feel your sneakers almost like melting to the asphalt. Like,
what part of Arizona were you at? Phoenix,
went to Saguaro National Park. Went to Grand Canyon one year. So we like did that whole loop. Then went to see a friend in Phoenix and saw, because like it was like on the way, like driving to this place and that place, and then we just stopped, for so we did both different tracks at Saguaro National Park in two different stops, and then we were in Phoenix and somewhere else, and I don't remember. I'm sorry to say. It was like one of those like I know. It wasn't like we didn't stay the night. Like we stopped by and it'll come to me probably like 11:30 tonight when I'm off the show, and I'll be like, that's what it was. But like Tucson area, and in Phoenix area.
Yeah,
I love Saguaro National Park. That's like one of my hands down top 5 favorites, and would really like to go there. Not in July.
Yeah, because I've been. One of my favorite areas of Arizona is northern Arizona, because I love that Flagstaff area. All around there, because you can still, you're high enough that you can still see the seasons change.
Okay.
So you can get snow and everything like that in that part in northern Arizona. And at that elevation, but I've been there. I loved it. So I went to the northern part of the Grand Canyon. I've been to Phoenix. One place that I don't know why they just don't call it hell is because it's so freaking hot. It's Tempe, Arizona. It's like it's very southwest or southern. It's where I think the University of Arizona is. And my God, it is sweltering in that town. It's nuts.
Goodness. I'm trying to think. We never did the North Canyon or north rim of the Grand Canyon. Did the southern rim. If we ever go back, I want to do the northern rim. It was just don't get me wrong. It was really pretty. It was beautiful. But I don't want to do it again unless I can get down inside of it, because there was just too many people. I mean, it was just insane, crazy. When there was me, mom, and we had 4 kids with us, like 14, it was 14, 12, and 10. And it was so busy. I mean, I wanted to either go North Rim or actually like do like a rafting trip or something through the canyon. So, but I think that's as far north as we've been. But we did Route 66. Drove through Route 66 there. I remember there was some place that had like emus or something that we stopped at. I don't remember, but it was cool. It was fun. I would definitely go back. My mom got an RV again, so we were heading out somewhere out there this summer, and want to do Utah. Want to do southeastern Utah, and I have a feeling that my mom's gonna be like, well, Saguaro National Park is only this far away on the map, so because it's only about that far on the map.
Right.
We'll see.
I'm trying to remember. Is Arizona? I'm trying to remember. I think it's the University of Arizona. Is that Tucson? Maybe it's Tucson. I'm thinking of. And there was.
In Tempe. University of Arizona is in Tucson.
That's where I'm thinking. Sorry, it's not Tempe. It's Tucson. That I was thinking that would just hot like crazy.
Yeah,
and that's southern Arizona, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, it was burning up.
Crazy hot. Like stupid hot. Like when we went,
Yeah.
because we did do some hikes last time we were there, but it was like we got there because they do actually close. That's one of those national parks that they do close at nighttime. So, that they do have hours, which is which was unfortunate because I wanted to go in and try and do some like Milky Way photography last time I was there. We couldn't, but I'm sure there's somewhere around that we probably could have. I don't know, but I never did figure that out. But we got there like 6 o'clock in the morning, and like, you know what? If we're gonna hike, we're gonna do it early, because it's hot, and even then, at like 6:30 at 7 o'clock, we're just like sweat pouring out us.
Yuma's got to be crazy hot too. Arizona's got to be crazy hot. But yeah, but no, I remember at one time when I was getting out of the military, I was thinking about working for Raytheon, and they had in Raytheon. They have I think they were down there in Tucson, if I'm not mistaken. And I went down there to interview, and it was just, I was like, nah, I couldn't handle the heat. So no thanks.
Yeah, and they can say everything they want about it being a dry heat. I'm sorry, like it. No. And like I said, I remember sweating. I do remember sweating, and which I was told that you don't sweat I remember sweating. So I guess I was just really hydrated or something. I don't know, but like
it's how women glow. They didn't sweat.
No. Yeah, anything over like 110 degrees. Yeah, no, it's not glowing anymore.
All right, I'm back. I apologize. I did everything I needed to do, so I apologize if I. Not that I have anything to say anyway. Raytheon, but my friend works at Raytheon.
Yeah, that's when I was just getting out of the Navy. I was looking into interviewing down there, Tucson. So yeah.
Tucson.
But it was Raytheon's a great company though. It's a great company. They're a defense contractor. They but and I was just like, I don't know if I could have handled it, that heat at that time. But anyway, so I'm imaging. Dan,
we figured that the way you just bolted, it was either that or your house was on fire. So
yeah, no. Yeah. So
you are imaging now?
Yep, I am imaging right now. I'm imaging Sharpless 223.
Okay.
What I'm aiming for right now. I was trying to, at least right now, fit 224 in there as well. But if I fit 224 in there, it kind of cuts off 223.
Got it.
So I said, all right, and then if I get this reducer, then I'll do them both, and then I'll do it again, and I'll do them both. But 223 is it's and just you've got a lot of HA just all around in that area. You got 223, 224, 225. There's a lot of H2 over there in that region. So, and I don't know if you can pull up.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up.
But
I'll show it to.
Yeah.
Go to the screen here.
But it is nice.
There you go.
Yep. So you've got 223, 224, and 225 right there.
And 227 hiding over here.
227 hiding over there a little bit as well. So you've got some really good H2 regions all over in that area of Auriga.
Auriga, yeah.
Auriga, thank you. My pronunciation.
That's okay.
Auriga. But Yes, really good because you also not far from there. You know, you got the Flaming Star, and you got the tadpole and everything. So
Yeah, so
it's
there you
it's
go.
good. It's good. Yeah, I know. I think I am going. I'm actually thinking I am going to try a mosaic.
There you go.
Yes, yeah, because 223 is the larger one, and then 224 is the one at the top right, left corner.
That's why he wants it. It looks like a bean. That's why.
Actually, it almost looks like a top. You know, like one of those spinning tops.
Spinning
Yeah,
top.
that's what I
Yeah.
was thinking of.
You know,
Yeah.
it kind of looks like a spinning top.
I was just talking about this
Yeah.
part right here. Looks like a
Yeah.
line. This part right here looks like a bean.
Looks like a bean. Yeah,
The Chicago bean.
yeah.
I'll
So
have to hit that the next time I'm there.
Yeah, you should. It's
we should go through the pictures real quick. I got them all set up, I think. Finally.
okay.
All right. So let's see. So I guess we'll just do shout outs, I guess, in the chat box, I guess, on what everybody thinks.
So what's the premise, Dan? Kind of define what you're going to do here so that everybody kind of has an idea of what's going on.
Well, I guess we could sit there and take guesses on who made them, I guess, and then see which one's the best at the end.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Or that, or just critique them and just, I like to, even for mine, I'd love to get feedback.
Mm-hmm.
So then how about this? We'll do the critique and the guess of who did it. And then I'll throw them up on the website for a vote for the final picture of the calendar.
So basically what this is then, this is our photographs because we've done the critiquing of the viewer memberships. This is our photographs where now they can critique us, correct?
Correct.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So let's see. I'll grab the picture up and I'll share desktop 2. There you go. And we'll start with this one.
Ooh, nice. Look at that. Needar, look at that.
Yeah.
That's the Ghost of Cassiopeia, IC63, if I remember right.
Yeah,
Yep.
59
Mhm.
and 63. Yep.
So
So
this
so
is
throw out the question.
Navi here, right? This is Navi.
Yeah, that's Navi.
Mhm.
So throw out the question. What's the question now, Dan, or questions?
Well, I guess that it's critique mode at this point. Let me see. Oops. No, cancel. So to me, I would say, and I could be wrong. This is done by an L Extreme or an Alan Hands, one or the other. It just screams red to me.
Okay. Yeah.
I think the detail is really good. I love the arms that they come off like the ghost here.
Mm-hmm.
I love that look. The arms right there. This Navi's very well tamed from what I could tell. Because that's tough. That's not easy to do. The colors of the stars look good. Overall, it's a decent pick.
Sean says it's blown out.
Well, I see it a little halo over here, a little bluish on the halo. All right. Get this over here so I can get this on this side. So I can see. And let me put the picture back up. Anybody else got anything?
Well, as I said, looking at Navi, it's just a little bit blown out, a little bit bloated.
Yeah.
That's all I got for that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Let's
So
see.
the question is everybody, I guess the viewer membership has to guess who took it, right? Is that the question, Dan?
Sure.
Out of the four of us?
Out of the four of us, yeah. see. I can't get the tab. There you go.
Come on, guys, don't be bashful.
Really?
Come on,
we
we
got
critiqued all your images. Now you gotta
got-
respond.
You guys get to roast us for a change.
Yeah, really.
That's right, Jesse.
Yeah, Charity, lots of red surrounding.
Eric. He likes bright colors. Eric. Everyone's saying Eric. Eric.
It's bright colors.
Eric. All right. I have a feeling they're gonna know because they've seen all of our pictures already. But
Oh, you know what? They're checking our images out on AstroBin. Oh,
all right, let's go to the next one. Okay,
What?
Eric, is that yours, Eric?
I don't think I don't have this on AstroBin.
No, I'm just he's making a joke. He's making a joke.
I was gonna say. Yeah.
this is like the
but,
truth. Right? Remember the game show?
But it is mine. It is mine now.
All right, here you go. Let's do.
I was actually, because there is some O2 in there. I should have boosted up that O2 because you can actually see the darker inside there. There's some oats, almost purplish. I should have boosted or bluish purple. I should have boosted that a bit more.
Oh man. Well, all right. Well, I can't show this one.
Whoopsie.
Well, there you go, Pete. We know you did this one. You put your name on it.
Put your name on it.
Everybody, just hold your thumb over that.
Are they all like that?
That's Pete.
That's nice. That's really nice.
No, but I like it.
I'm sorry.
There is that one.
Damn.
There's that one
My
star that's-
apologies. Jesus Christ.
Do they all have your name on it, Pete?
No, they don't.
Okay. All right.
Oh man.
Well, we know that's Pete, so let's talk about Pete's reflecting issues.
Yeah, because there is that one star there that's quite, with the halo and everything.
Yeah, that was post process.
Yeah, the detail in the clouds look pretty good.
Yeah.
I think maybe I don't know if it's me, but maybe there's like a little too strong on the noise reduction because some of the stars are turning red on you.
Okay.
I think. I don't know if that's noise reduction or not, but I've noticed that I've had a couple of noise reduction issues. But the detail and the wispiness of the clouds, the nebula looks really good. I can't see the chat while I'm doing this, guys. So, Charity likes the blue. Norm said, Visible Dark said, yeah, it's definitely Pete. The nebula, everyone's saying the nebula looks really good. We won't have to take a guess on whose it was, I guess. So overall, nice job, Pete. Really good job. We won't guess on that one. Let's try this.
Ooh, nice. Well, that's got green, so that's got to be Dan.
There's a reason why I put this up, but so
that's that's a nice Cali.
It's nice, right?
Yeah,
it is
a nice Cali.
A nice Cali.
Were you able to those RGB stars you added in?
Well, we're not taking a guess on whose it is yet. So
well, with that much green in it, we know it's you, Dan.
Okay.
Yeah. You like the green.
We all have our particularities of that we like.
So everyone's saying is Dan the colorblind? It's Dan's. It's Dan's. All right. So guess what, guys? It's not mine.
Oh, we got fooled.
I was hoping that Jessie would put this up because she put this up on the show a couple of months ago. And this is Jessie's picture, and I was so happy that somebody else liked the green other than me. So,
I do.
Jess,
I love the green.
beautiful, man.
so Jessie,
All right.
is that RGB stars in there or?
No, that was actually my first narrowband image. Yeah, this
Nice.
is the first one I did.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
gorgeous.
so, thank you.
Very, very nice
Yeah.
job, Jess.
Very nice, Jesse.
Yeah, and I love the green. The only thing I want, I want a little bit of purple in there. So the next time I do it again, expect purple there. But I do like
Well,
the colors.
She's a protege of the Dan School Higgins of green.
He did help me out a little
easy
bit. I was having
being
a
green.
little bit of trouble trying to get the colors that I want. And Dan and I actually ended up on on FaceTime or whatever.
Yep.
I can't even remember what, but like I got so excited because I just could not get the green to come out, and I was like, I want this green. How am I doing? My first narrowband image, I'm like ready to knock my head up against the wall. He's like, Winky, come on, let's get on. Let me show you. And he showed me a couple tricks. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Jesse, it's beautiful. I mean, it's a very, very nice image.
Thank you very much.
Very nice image, yes.
Yeah,
I really want.
Because I'm so used to myself doing the California Nebula so red.
Yep.
That I like that. I really, really do like that.
All right. So nice job, Jess. Any questions in chat? Green is soft and pretty. I like little traces of green. Everyone thought it was mine. I know. I have that lovely green. You know, that's the way I was taught. And Sean, I'm still gonna hit you up for lessons to kind of get a different take on some stuff. So just be prepared for the phone call once Astropalooza is done. So, all right. So moving on to the next one. Let's see what we got here. Which one am I gonna pick? I'll pick. All right. So pick a number, guys. Let's see. We got pick a number between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Pick a number between 1 and 12.
7.
1,
7,
2,
sure.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7. And we got M31. Did everybody see that? Hello?
Yep, I see it now.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys not seeing the live? You guys aren't seeing the live output?
No, we're seeing it. But the question is that are we supposed to critique, or are we just letting the viewer membership critique?
Both.
Both.
I'd say both.
David
we
says,
have some great going on here.
Yep. Yeah. There is a lot of gradient in there.
Charity says it's a postcard.
Charity loves it. A school poster. Looks like I want to say there might be some HA data in there. I could, it looks like there's like got those purple knots in there.
Yeah.
Yep. Red halos everywhere.
Yeah, and the stars are just oversaturated in that red.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely tone down the saturation.
I like the HA. I like how much of the HA is popping. I do like that.
The core isn't blowing out. It's still definitely good. They've got nice dust bands.
Yep. I think it was just like too hard to grab them out, though. I think there was too much done. Sometimes less is more.
Yes. Yeah, I agree, Dan. Yep. Just a little too much on the red. If they toned down the red a little bit, maybe kind of did the RGB slider to kind of get a little bit more of a actual image, I think it would be a little bit better.
I think the red stars also take away from the galaxy a little bit. My eyes are going right to the red stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and this brings up a good point. When we look at these kind of images where the stars really are just so overblown, this is kind of where you want to look at maybe star reduction, where you can
Yeah.
kind of shrink them or star shrink to be able, because I mean, the key is M31, right? That's the point of focus. And the stars just kind of take away from it.
That's the meat. It's the meat.
The meat. Where's the beef?
Where's the beef?
There's the beef. Where's the beef?
So everybody take a guess. Who's that? Who took that picture? Who took that
Come on,
picture?
let's get the membership.
Actually, I forgot who took that picture, so I don't even know. I just know, well, I know one person, but Sean did. Charlie. Who are these people? Whoever it is needs to take up Xbox instead.
Oh my gosh.
You in the wrong profession, my friend.
You're in the wrong profession.
Color explosion. That's like when you know you've been working in the same job for 35 years and yet you find somebody that drives up, been in the job about 2 months, drives up in a BMW saying, what the hell I've been doing for the past 35 years? All right, who did this picture?
Actually, I think that one's mine.
Is it?
Yeah, I think that one's mine.
I'd have to look in back and see. You don't know if it's yours or not.
It looks like mine.
I think there's only one M31, so I'm gonna guess that's yours.
Oh yeah, so that's mine. So that one's mine. Because let me see here. Yeah, that one's mine.
All right.
So no, good critiquing, especially thank you guys. That's because I actually I ripped out the stars with Star Exterminator. Yeah, and then I put them back in. So and I was working on that, and yeah, definitely the gradient and stuff like that. So yeah.
I pick another number.
4.
4. There's 4. A horse head.
Horse head.
And again, I don't even know who took these anymore at this point. I just know which ones are mine. So I am gonna say right off the bat, this is Eric, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because it looks like it was done with a Rasa. The little lines in the top of the stars. so that's what I'm gonna say. Oh, to me, good job. I think it needs a little bit more data, to be honest with you. I think it needs a little more. Because you could, with a Rasa, you could get these, if I'm right, these wisps up here, you could get a whole bunch of detail in that, and the flame could get a little bit more detail. But let me see.
Well, you know what's nice about this too, Dan, is let's take a look at Cygnus Orionis above the horsehead, how it cavitates right in there. It cavitates the HA. I mean, that's a good capture right there. Alnitak is not blowing out. I mean, there's no halos. Well, Eric, congratulations if you did this.
Yeah,
that's a great capture. You didn't over contrast the flame. I mean, the post processing. A lot of people have a tendency to over contrast, but that is really a nice capture. It really is.
This is done with the NBZ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Done with the NBZ.
Yeah, I mean, it really does tame that halo. That would definitely be indicative of Alnitak.
Yeah. Really cool.
But,
It's a great picture.
It is a good picture. Yep.
Yeah. I think with a little bit more data, I think you get a lot more detail in the Horsehead Nebula. For me personally, the background to me may just be a little too bright for me.
The
Looks
HA or the
no,
or
the actual
back-
background of the actual background. But Allen Attack looks great. I think that it's a good nebula shot, man. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it really is.
So you're thinking
Yeah, I've
too much
always
contrast?
Well, I think the background is almost too much bright. It's giving me a little bit of a blue tinge.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
I think that's because of the brightness in the background. So I don't know what your background, where you were, when you did your stretch, you were trying to bring out too much. You were trying to bring out the detail of the nebula, which isn't a bad thing, but I think it affected your background too much. And I think with the addition of a couple more hours of data, you won't have to push that stretch so much. Instead, you know what I mean?
Okay. That's always one of the and like I said, this was one of the my earlier Rasas, and one of the things where
I knew it was a Rasa. It was a dead giveaway.
Yeah. And learning a lot on when is too much, when is enough data is what I'm trying to get at. Because I was always, one of the big critiques for me, I will admit, has been not enough data. And so, yeah, this one is probably, to your point, not enough data.
Yeah, I think if you got more data on that, and I
Oh,
think
whatever. Xbox. No, I'm a PS5 guy, Sean. PS5.
oh, it's gonna be funny.
I'm gonna go play on my PlayStation.
Well, just for example, how much do you know how much data is in this with the Rasa? How much data do you have about?
Off of that one, it's probably a night's worth.
One night? Yeah, you could definitely get a lot. Even though I think sometimes we go under because of Rasas.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we go under a false assumption that even though a Rasa is a light bucket, it gobbles up all this light and it's super fast. And I'm thinking like, okay, you know what? Maybe if this was a winter shot, so I mean, maybe you were getting 8 or 9 hours worth. But is that still enough to grab that detail without sacrificing the background with a Rasa? Now, I don't know. I don't own a Rasa. I have not a clue. But I think that's one of the things that we think that because at F2 it gobbles it up so fast. Do we need only, depending on your sky, do you need, how much does that F2 affect your exposure time as opposed to an F7 refractor? So is it 9 hours on, 20 hours of regular at F7? Or is it 9 hours on 30 hours? You know what I mean? So, I don't know what the exact equation would be for that, on what kind of signal, what kind of signal you would get based on the F stuff. I don't know. That's more of a question for Pete, I would think, because Pete's the math guy. I don't know the answer to that.
You got the NBZ filter, right? Because that's an interference filter.
Yep.
So once again, you can really kind of push that a little bit more than if you didn't have a filter in place. But as I said, you know what, Eric? Where you're at, because of the light pollution, you've got to overcome, the noise floor. You got to overcome the light pollution floor. So you're right. You're limited. But at a dark sky site, you'd be amazed to see what you can do with that particular filter, with the vocal ratio of your scope. It'll be phenomenal.
Which is one of the reasons why I'm trying to get to New Mexico.
All right. Pick another number, fellas and girls.
Yes, pick a number.
11?
Day 3.
We already did 3. That was the Ghost of Cassiopeia.
Okay. Mark
Jesse.
8. Okay.
8?
11?
11? Which
Eric,
one? 8 or 11?
Eric got there first. You can do 8.
8.
And what is it?
Oh, it's not there. I'm sorry. My fault.
It's
There
not
you go.
posting, Dan. There you go. Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Nice. Look at that.
I like that. I like that a
Nice
lot.
round stars, real tight.
Mhm.
Look at that. Nice color to the stars. Now
Nice
let's focus on
background.
the galaxy 151.
Dark background. Always aim for that nice
So let's
dark
see.
background. I just can't get it.
So that's a wide vocal ratio scope. So between the four of us, who would have a wide vocal ratio scope?
Jesse.
Come on, viewers. Chime
see,
in. You're back.
where's-
Let's go.
That's my opinion.
Oh, what happened? Where'd
Sorry.
it go?
Sorry.
Oh, there we go.
What's going?
I was trying to get
Look at that. Mark your spree.
Dan's got the Esprit 80. Give me Dan.
I'm going to say that's a Dan image right there.
that is a Dan image right there.
All right.
That's a nice
I like
image, Dan. I mean, nice. Look at the little galaxy at the 5 o'clock position. Right there, Dan. Look at that. Yeah, you captured that as well,
Yep.
man. That's a nice image. The stars are nice, round, and tight. The color of the stars are nice. You haven't saturated out those. Those are beautiful. That's a good image.
No,
And even
there's no green in galaxies, Sean. There's no green in galaxies. There's no green in space. Why would you have green? But yeah, so this was actually a test with the Esprit. One of my first pictures with the Esprit back a long time ago. It's, believe it or not, it's only about 8 hours worth of data.
Wow, that's
Really?
a nice, really, that's a nice wide FOV, Dan. I mean, that's a beautiful image.
Yep. That's one of my favorite galaxy images that I've taken so far.
Yeah. I mean, the nice thing about it too, Dan, is if you zoom in, you don't lose any resolution when you zoom in as well. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a good image. Look at that.
That's nice.
That's a very nice image.
Thank you.
I
That's
like
one of my
the color.
That's one of my
That-
best
that-
images so far, I think. And that's not one that I put behind me either. So, all right. Next number. We only got a couple left.
Which one?
Go ahead, Eric.
Let's see. We have 1, 2, 4. No, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 5, 6. 1, 2, 5, 6. 11 and 12.
Jesse, you called 11 last time, right?
Yes.
Okay.
11.
Oh, the tulip.
Wow.
Tulip.
That's a different take on it. Look at it.
That is
Sure
very
is.
different, but nice.
I like
Love the-
that.
Look at that bow shockwave. Go up, Dan. Look at that bow shockwave, the blue, right? See the blue right above? Keep going up right there. Look at that bow shockwave right there. That's
Yeah.
nice. That's real nice. Look at those stars.
The stars look great. And you know what I like? I like down here. You got the nice data down here, these nice little ripples down here.
Yeah.
The stars.
Is the tulip where X1 is located?
I don't know.
Remember that was the very first oh God, what was it? X1. Remember X1 was the was that the black hole? Remember
Yeah,
back in the
Cygnus X1, famous Russian.
Cygnus X1. Yeah.
That's the Rush song that I used that I got my first copyright strike on. Sorry. But yeah, really good job on this one. I really like this one a lot. I think maybe, maybe it's a little too much purple, but other than that, because I think it's starting to affect the stars a little bit. But other
Yeah.
than that, I love the detail in the galaxy. I get in the nebula. I like the way that this star is not burned out, like the eyes in the nebula right here. I think this is kind of cool.
If they could have just toned down the purple background, I think this would
Yeah.
have been a very good image.
Yep. And who's
So,
that?
okay, audience, who did it? Come
Who
on,
did that
audience,
one?
step up. Who did that one?
Who did it? Who did it?
Dave says Jesse.
Purple for Jesse.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jesse gets the purple and the green.
The purple's a giveaway.
Ah,
Yep.
Oh, that's it. That is you, Jess?
It is.
Oh,
Another
Pretty
nice
cool.
image, Jeff.
I always go the purples and the greens. Just,
Hey.
There's not enough purple and green out there. I just, it's just need to get there. But no,
All right.
I
You know,
agree. I
Jeff-
think I did too much purple in the background too.
Yeah, I think
You know,
just a little bit less on that. So maybe if you took the stars out first and then put them back in.
Yes, yeah, I hadn't been doing that when I did this, and I'm going to probably redo it. I'm going to add some more data to it this year, and then just redo it, pull those stars out, and see if I can get the nebula with the purple and then the background a little blacker.
Charity said, "I'd say Jesse because it's so pretty."
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Beautiful image, Jesse. Absolutely.
So we got
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2,
5.
no, 1, 2, 5, 6, and 12.
So that's what's left. Okay, go ahead,
That's it.
Eric.
Let's go with 2.
Number 2.
Ooh.
Wow.
Now,
That,
who could this be?
That's just blown the F up. Oh, well, it's very blue.
It is very.
It's pretty noisy. Doesn't look like much noise reduction is on it. The
Stars
detail
blown
in the
out.
nebula looks good, but honestly, I don't know.
The stars need to be reduced.
Stars need to be reduced. The noise reduction needs to be a lot better.
Mhm. Yeah.
I think it was overstretched to get those colors. I think if you kicked it back, you'd still get that bow tie effect. Just kicked it back a notch. What was that? Friday? You got knocked the F out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
So I'm going to say this is one of Dan's first images.
no, nope, not mine.
Nope. Oh, so I strike out.
Let's see who's saying anything on the chat. And people are saying Dan and Eric.
Not me.
I guess Eric, not Eric. So you're down to Pete and Jess.
Oh, there's only one left, man. Oh, you know what? Blue's close to purple. We should have known.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
you, Jess?
That
That's
was me.
Jesse's,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's Jess.
And as much as I like green, I just wanted to do something different with this. I just so yeah, I think I did go a little crazy with I think I really overprocessed it. Just blew those stars out. And again, I wasn't pulling stars out when I was processing. So I'm going to add some more data to it again this summer and try it again because the data is good.
The data's good. Yeah, absolutely. Just a little technique there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got 1, 5, 6, and 12.
Hey, Pete, what do you think? 1, 5, 6.
Let's do 12.
12.
Ooh.
Right. So I'm learning this. This is green, so I think the guess has got to be Dan, right? But that is really what target is that? I'm not
That
familiar with
is everyone's saying Dan. Dan. I you know what? It's I like people that know it's me. That means I got the style that everybody knows that it's me. It's kind of like when Neil Peart plays drums. All he has to do is play drums, and it's him. That's fine. I can take that. But yeah, this is me. This is SH2112.
These two. Oh, I like it. I love the stars are beautiful. The stars in the background are beautiful, but I love the green.
Yeah.
Love the green. Love the green.
This is about 16 hours worth of data.
Wow. Definitely a nice blend of the blue into the green. I like that. And then that shadow right there, Dan. That shadow right there is really sweet. Look at that. Look at the dent trails. Those dent trails.
I think with more data, I could get some more detail in here, get more resolution out of this and make it more crisp. But
that is a beautiful image. That's a nice image. The only thing I would recommend, Dan, is you crop that to focus. I mean, a little
closer in.
Yeah, absolutely. Just crop it in there, because all that other stuff, there's really nothing there that really draws your eye. But I would crop it in as close as you can. That would be my recommendation.
Yeah, I did show this before because it's 2112. So I showed it before. But the other one I've shown that I show all my pictures because I don't really care. But some things I just don't. Whatever. So
yeah.
That one's mine. And then we got 3 left, I think, because it's 10 o'clock already. 3 left. We got 1, 5, and 6.
1, 5, and 6. Let's go with 1.
1.
Ooh.
Oh, that's Eric.
Ooh.
That's Eric. Yeah, that's Eric right there.
I like that starless. That just gets the whole the veil, the Pickering's triangle.
Yep.
But that whole, it just gets so lost in the stars. I like that one, starless.
This is a pretty cool image. I love the detail and all the nebulosity. It's crazy. It's out of control.
That's a great image.
Yeah.
Eric, you did all right on that one, baby.
Pete, wasn't me, man. Can't take the credit on this one.
Oh, wasn't you?
It was not me. This one I cannot take the credit on, but it is a great looking image.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Well, who did it?
Starlet.
Who did this one, guys? Who did this one? Jess?
Well, come on.
No, I wish I could take credit for that, but this was not myself.
I think Dan did.
I didn't do it.
What? Pete did this?
No.
Look at that. We don't even get a response from the viewer membership. What's wrong with you guys out there? You come on the show, you got to kind of chime in.
No. Let's see.
John said Pete.
No, Dan took this image.
No, I didn't take this image.
Okay, Jesse took the image. Jesse, you took it. Tell us about it.
It was not.
Wait, none of us know who took this image?
I would absolutely take credit for it if it was mine.
Where the heck did this image come from then?
I downloaded it from one of you guys.
Well, there's no green, so it can't be Don, or there's no green, so it can't be Dan. There's no purple, it can't be Jesse.
We really don't know who took this pic.
That is hilarious.
No.
Now you're gonna make me look on.
Credit. I did it.
Oh, you
But
did do it.
I tell you what, it is using Russell Crowe's Star Exterminator. I mean, it really made a big difference.
Oh, you did do it.
It really, yeah.
You were messing through us through this whole time?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, geez.
That is amazing. I just started using the Star Exterminator. I like ran up on my 30-day trial like 2 weeks ago and ended up purchasing it like straight away. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to get this in my life. But yeah, like that. If I hadn't already, just you telling me you use this to do this image, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get it right now.
Yeah, you need to just get it. Everyone's got it, so you need to go.
Yeah, I got it now. So like everybody's doing
Absolutely.
it.
All
So
right.
I just was the StarNet was working, but just not, just wasn't doing it like this. This is awesome.
Hey, we got 5 and 6. That's it.
I guess just, yep, 5, then 6, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
5.
And
Wow.
now I love
That's got
that detail, like in the just that wall in the back there is
This whole
just
thing.
wow. Yeah.
Sean took that image.
I guess the only thing I could say is that maybe the flame is a little bit overdone.
Yeah.
Over contrast, yeah.
It's a little
Yep.
overcooked. On the Tack has a little bit of a halo, which is expected. But I could look past this with all this detail here.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this. It looks like the big storm is coming behind the it's like coming right
Yeah.
behind the horse.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So Eric, how did you do this, Eric?
You've already seen mine. This ain't me. You've already seen mine.
Well, we know who it is after, when Pete just gave, he points the finger. He's a master of redirection.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I definitely overcooked the flame because what I wanted to do on this one is I wanted to put the halo over the horse head. You can see there's just a little bit of a halo.
Yeah, I see that
And
halo.
I knew that I should have probably masked the flame to be able to do it because there's too much contrast.
Yep.
But once again, Eric, that was taken with the NBZ filter.
Okay.
And how much
Nice.
data do you have on that?
How much data?
Yep, that was with a Tech 140 with an NBZ filter. If I'm not mistaken, there's 45 light images, and it was taken at 90 seconds at a Bortle
Okay.
1.
At a Bortle 1.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And what's cool is you're absolutely right, Dan. It's hard to be able to tame the halos with Sigma Uranus as
Yep.
well as Alentac.
Yep.
But it's just, looking at that halo is kind of like, what do I want to do here? Do I kind of want it? But it was the halo that really want to pull out on that one.
No, you definitely got it on that one.
Yeah. You
All right,
got
last
the skies,
one.
You definitely got the skies to really bring this out in just a short amount of time. With Bortle 1 skies. Because how many did you say this was for 90 seconds?
Yeah, 90 seconds. Yep. It was 45 in 90 seconds.
45,
Like 30 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what it was taken with, wait a minute, I take that back. It wasn't with the Tech 140. It was with an Epsilon 180. That's right. The Epsilon. Yeah, and that was a 2.8 vocal ratio.
Wow. That's crazy.
The flame actually almost looks like a flame. It's kind of cool looking. I mean, I see what you mean about the contrast, but at the same time, like you look at it again, and like it actually kind of, it almost reminds me of solar solar astro. Like just, I don't know, that was just the thought that came to mind. Like the flame actually looks kind of like a flame. It's kind of neat.
All right. All right, last one. We'll do an easy one here.
Ooh.
The Lagoon and the Triffid.
The Lagoon and the Triffid.
There's a lot of, looks like a lot of, it's very star rich, very dense.
Yeah, really, there's a lot of stars in this one. That's
Jesse, I'm going to go with Jesse.
What's that?
I'll go with Jesse on this one. This is my opinion. Jesse.
All right.
It's that bedazzled.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, it looks good in the star field. I mean, sometimes like reducing the stars takes away from the image as a whole, and I think for this one, it adds to it. I mean, I think it just
Everyone's going between Dan, Jess.
I like the dust lanes there in the Trifid. Look how it splits it into the 3 sections.
Yeah.
It's very feminine. Well, thanks, Charity, because it's mine.
Dan, is that the one you did at Cherry Springs?
That's the one I did at Cherry Springs. Yeah.
Nice. It looks really nice. Mine looked awful. I think I kind of sort of like published mine to like my 15 followers on Facebook, and that was it.
Dan,
that looks really
if I were you, I would zoom in on the lagoon. Look at the open cluster you've got towards the core there. You've really done a great capture right there. I mean, look at those stars. I mean, that's a great image right there.
Thanks.
With the core, I think with a little bit more like star reduction,
yep,
in a little bit more contrast, with a little bit more sharpening in the detail, you'll be able to pull out a lot more information.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I was bouncing around that night to a couple different targets, but yeah. All right, so that's everything. So we'll put all those up on the website, and you can vote for the one that you like. That's the best.
All right.
Sweet. That was fun.
Great.
And where is? Yes, that's competition now.
Come on. Yeah.
Hey, and we're all still waiting for Scott's very first image, so we can see what it looks like under that piece of his.
Well, we have to do 2 giveaways before we get going here. So it's already 2 hours, so we got to do 2 giveaways.
Oh my gosh, it sure is almost. It's after 10. It's after 10 o'clock. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we've been rolling today. All right, so let's give away the Masters of PixInsight class first. Oh, what is that?
That's APP. That is APP.
Oh, that was APP. I thought I recognized it.
That's you.
that is APP.
All right, so here we go. This is a Masters of PixInsight class, and Isles take the lead 3-2 in the 3rd period. Brock Nelson, you suck. But Masters of PixInsight class. I hate Brock Nelson. I think he's worthless. But anyway, Masters of PixInsight free class. They give us so many, but here's another one. We have 102 people on this wheel tonight. So we broke 100 last week, so we're at 102 now. And so here we go. First class going away. There we go. I think the next one is Photons to Photos 10. And the winner is Frank Rossetti. Frank Rossetti, congratulations. I'll send you an email tonight, and we'll give you a voucher for your Masters of PixInsight class. And now everyone.
You didn't bring up the wheel, did you? Nobody saw the wheel.
Oh, nobody saw the wheel. Oh, there you go. There's the wheel.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry, my bad. I thought I hit it. Good thing you called that before I did the Optolong one.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. Here is gonna be. Let's see if I can find the right thing here. Come on. There it is. The Optolong filter wheel set. Filter 3nm set. We have 133 people on this one. Everybody can see the wheel now, right? Everyone can see it?
Yeah.
Everyone knows I'm not cheating. There you go. Here we go. And the winner is John Makener. John Makener, congratulations.
Rats.
Gonna send that to you. You're gonna get a PayPal invoice for the shipping, depending on where you live. There you go. You have just won the SHO 3nm 2-inch set. So congratulations to John. Congratulations to who won the other one? I forgot who won it. I forgot already. I haven't even been drinking. It's senility coming in. That's what it is. It's the senility. That's
my
you know, it's early onset dementia. I think that's what it is. All right, congratulations to John, and we'll send you out that email, and I'll put all of the lovely pictures onto the website for the critique, so you can pick one of the 12. Oh, we got to do. Don't we have to do the last picture of the week too?
We should. Yeah, we should, Dan.
We have to do the last picture of the week. This is going to be the last picture of the week. Remember what we decided as a group? We just decided that we're going to go November to November for the calendar, so I can work on it towards the end of the December, so you can have it by the middle of January. So that's how it's going to work out. So the pictures are going to be November to November moving forward. Boing. God, let me tell you, the first time I heard that using APP, I thought I broke something. I really did. I was like, what was that? Is that really necessary? But anyway, but yeah, we should do the last. And then not a lot of people. I think people got the holiday blues. Oh Jesus!
Whoa!
Not a lot of people voted this time. About I think everybody was all holidayed out and all that. We only had 12 votes. Where is
That's
Is that all?
votes?
12 votes.
That was
Ay,
it.
ay,
Well,
ay.
I think everybody was on vacation, And what I'll do is I'll slide this guy over so you can see the pictures real quick. And just to give everybody a refresher of where to vote, because nobody voted this time. So when you go into the, if it loads up, there we go. So this is where you vote, and you just click on the button, and then you go down to the bottom, and you hit click here, and that's how you vote. In case anybody want to remember it. Yes, I'm being sarcastic. So first picture was Polaris by SAK. That's the only thing that was put on here. That's it. I have no information regarding this. Then we have Mark Ellis M42. Then we have IC 4628 by Herbert Walter. And then we got a Starless Shark by Willem Whitveen. And again, like I said, we only had 12 answers. So let's take a look and see who won, because I don't even know who won. Let's see.
Come on, you got to vote. You got to vote, guys. In the future, you have to vote.
All right, there we go. There's the winner. Polaris by SAK with half the votes at 6. So congratulations to SAK. I'm going to send you an email for a high-res version of that so we could get it into the calendar. So that being said, that is the picture of the week, SAK with Polaris. And guys, please vote.
Yes. Please.
And then especially now, the picture of the month for November, I'm going to start it early because this is the last one. I'm going to start it probably Sunday, and it's going to run until the 10th of December. It's going to run until Astropalooza. Okay? And then that'll give me time to put it all together and order it. I guess, I don't know how many to order, to be honest with you. I don't want to order too many and be stuck with them. And I don't want to order too little not to have enough. So I'm thinking maybe order 20 of them.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you guys think that's too much or too little? I mean, I can always get more if you want them, but
Yeah, I would start maybe 20 or maybe lower, and
15?
then just and then if something comes up and we need more, then
yeah,
order
if
more.
I get down to like 2 or 3, I'll order some more.
Yeah, you'd rather order just enough. You don't want to overshoot.
Yep.
Then you have things just hanging over.
Yep.
Excess.
All right. Let's see. So what else?
Cool.
Anything else in the chat? Nothing in the chat?
No.
Everybody's nice and quiet.
Everybody is so quiet. They're quiet.
How much are they going to be? I don't know yet, Jay. I don't know how much yet. I got to put it all together and see how much they're going to be. I don't want to, it'll be whatever plus shipping, that's what it's going to be. I'm not going to make maybe I'll make a buck on it if anything, but other than that, I'm not looking to make money out of this. This is something for the club, for the people that want it. So
yep.
Must be the
Sean said
Thanksgiving Day
15 too.
hangover.
What was that?
Must be the Thanksgiving Day hangover. Too much serotonin with all that food resting in their belly. That digestion process takes so long. Because you just don't have a lot of questions that are being asked.
And
we'll have to kind of blame it on the Thanksgiving Day.
So the closet of death has now opened, and I'm selling something.
Drum roll, please.
If anybody wants it, this is the Exos 2 mount with the PMC8. So if anybody wants it, let me know. I'll let it go for something decent. I'm not retail. I've only used it twice, and one of them was at Cherry Springs. But what is the payload on this? I'll tell you right now. I forgot exactly what it was. I want to say it was 26. The Exos 2. That's not it. There it is. Exos 2 GT. 28.
Okay.
So 28 pounds. Pretty light. It works pretty well. I love it. The only thing that's not cool about it is it only accepts Vixen. Again, at 28 pounds, you probably shouldn't have to worry about using a Los Mandi anyway, although I know a lot of people like the Los Mandi, but it doesn't have a dual. You'll have to change the saddle. You can't even change the saddle out because of the motor here. But I'm getting rid of it. I got too many mounts. I just have too many mounts. It's not that it doesn't work. Literally works pretty darn good actually. And I'm looking on probably getting a harmonic mount, but I mean it sells retail for $8.99 right now. I could probably let it go for like $650. For somebody that wants it. Again, only used twice. So. Plus shipping, of course. I'm not shipping that thing. So
okay.
So if anybody wants it, let me know. Email me direct now that my email's working. But anyway, it's 10:30 almost, fellas.
Yeah.
So
this was a fun show.
Yeah, it was cool doing all those pictures.
Yeah, totally.
Let's see if anything else is going on in the stream real quick. I don't think there's anything going on. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Nobody wants a 70 AG, Mark. Nobody wants it. Everybody wants a 60. I have a 60 if you want it, Mark. If you want to trade, I got a 60 for sale. I got from a person that's a customer that just got rid of everything. But hey, if anybody wants that, well, that's only an AstroWorld price. That $650 is an AstroWorld price. Anyone else is getting charged $700. So, so, but anyway, final thoughts.
No, just you know, it's Black Friday. People are just, I know people, maybe some folks may be traveling on vacation or what have you, but overall, great show. But please, please, please consider, please vote for the pictures of the week and picture of the month. We need that input. We need as many people to vote on these, so we can really feel good about, okay, these are the these selections and stuff like that. But to be honest with you, 12 people is meh.
Yeah,
The actual
agreed.
vote, meh.
Meh.
But that's
Meh. It's meh.
So
what was that? Was that Back to the Future?
no, that was a text message for me.
It sounds like
work.
Back to the Future. The music from Back to the Future.
No.
All right, Jess. Final thoughts.
Hey, great show. That was fun. That was fun. Everybody have a wonderful weekend, and I hope everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving and leave the turkey alone. Go for the pie. Okay, much more motivational. No,
Absolutely.
Just shove that turkey to the side. There's a pie behind it. Just go right for the pie and don't feel guilty.
Telling you, I mean,
like short, eat dessert first. But no, great show, guys. Get vote definitely. I know it closes before, voting always closes before the show. I almost feel like we'd probably get more people voting if we could just kind of like drop it in the chat or something and like, okay, vote like before the show's over or something. I don't know.
No, we could do that. That might not be a bad idea.
Because we get more than 12 people watching the show, and I feel like and you viewers, let us know here if that, if it would be easier for you to vote if we were to just drop it in the chat, and let you guys vote, because we're here for a couple hours and then we don't announce the photo until the end of the show, so that gives a good 2 hours for anybody that's watching or just coming and going to at least get at least you people that are watching get in there and vote. So
there you go. That's a good idea. We could do that. We could do it. Vote ends at 10 o'clock instead of 5 o'clock. Now that I'm a lot more efficient at the software, I could just pull it on a fly and just be like, it's there.
Cool beans. Cool.
All right, Pete.
But yeah.
Dan, I really think that this is going to be a shout out to you because, as I said, we only know what you do in the background. Case in point, let's look at definitely the amount of time and effort you put together to do, Astropalooza. I mean, you are the hub and we are the spokes that come to this. And I'm going to actually say, you know what? It's a pleasure to be a part of this group, Eric and Jesse. But really, we all need to really pay an appreciation of what Dan does, because Dan, you really are the hub that puts us together on Wednesday. You are the glue that brings us together here. We absolutely enjoy it here. And as I said, you're the most humble person that I really do know of. But something, I really think that there's a shout out here from me to you, and I'm sure that I can speak for Eric and Jesse as well. This is a pleasure to be a part of this group here, but it really is definitely you that is the glue that has kept us together. So I really want to thank you very much for being a part of this group. It's a lot of fun.
You're gonna make me, turn into like the last episode of Supernatural again. I was crying like a baby in that. Thank God nobody was home, because I was like the last episode of MASH crying. I was like,
oh my
God, it was like so. When you spend 15 years with a show and it just ends, it's like,
But Dan, you and I work in this hobby. And you and I put in a lot of effort in the daytime, but what you did to be able to put Astropalooza together, to be able to bring in all these people, and let's take a look at what we did last week when we had Max Whitsby and we had Christian and we had Charlie. I mean, everybody loved that show, but it takes a hub to be able to kind of orchestrate it, to bring it together. And I tell you what, man, you are the man that does that. And as I said, it's a lot of fun. But as I said, it's a lot of work. But only you can appreciate the work that goes into it. It's kind of like when we take these images, right? Only we can appreciate the time and the effort that we had to do to go through the lay work, prep work to take that image, to finally put that process photograph together.
Well, I gotta say though, to be honest with you, there would be no show without every single one of you guys. There would not be a show without that, because I would not be doing this by myself. No way in hell would I be doing this by myself. Absolutely not. Because you know what? There are days that I'm not talkative, just like today. There are days where I shouldn't talk at all, where people got to bail me out. And I'm no good without somebody and a group. You're only as good as around the people that are around you. You know what I mean? You can't. It's like you can't be a good coach without a good team.
Mm-hmm.
It's impossible to happen. So many good coaches with crappy teams have been labeled sucky coaches, even though they weren't. And once they moved to a team that had good players, all of a sudden they won a couple of Super Bowls. But thank you for every single one of you guys, even the ones that aren't here, for sticking around. It's been a great collaboration with everybody, and it's been awesome, and it's going to be great to end off season 3 on a high note. It's going to be really great.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm looking forward to Astropalooza. I really, really am.
Yep. It's going to be freaking cool.
Yeah. It's going to be
special.
It's going to be something special for sure.
Yep. Well, everybody, I emailed 143 astronomy clubs today. So if one of them is yours, go back to your astronomy club and tell everybody about it. Just tell everybody about it. Get everybody online and say, hey, I want to see 1,000 views in 24 hours. That's what I want to see. Shouldn't be hard.
Very nice.
All right. All right. Well, awesome, everybody. Everyone's getting tired. Everyone's getting bummed out because it's holidays are over. But everybody, thank you so much, everybody. I'll get these out to the winner. And thank you so much, everybody. Everybody, have a good night. Thank you. We'll see you. Is it Wednesday? Wednesday, we got something going on? Do we have any other guests coming on? I don't remember.
I think we do. Yeah.
I think the next one is Dickerman on the 7th. I don't think we have a guest next week.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome. Everybody, have a good night. Take care. We'll see you Wednesday night for the regular techie night. And everybody have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, as always, keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And we'll see you next time on AstroWorld. Have a good night, everybody.
See you, everybody.
Good night.
Night.
Night.